The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination. That's what Albert Einstein once said. Little did he know, his own imagination would reshape our world long after he was gone. When Einstein passed away in 1955, many of his theories were still unproven, even considered impossible. Yet, decades later, science has repeatedly confirmed that the man who redefined the universe was right all along. Today, we're exploring 5 of Einstein's most incredible predictions that came true years, and in some cases, generations after his death. First up, gravitational lensing. Back in 1915, Einstein's general theory of relativity predicted that massive objects like stars could actually bend light. It sounded like something straight out of science fiction. The first hint of evidence came in 1919, during a solar eclipse. But it wasn't until modern telescopes like Hubble came along that we saw the full picture. We now have stunning images of entire galaxies bending the light from even more distant galaxies behind them, exactly as Einstein's equations predicted. Today, gravitational lensing is a key tool for studying dark matter and the very structure of our universe. Next, let's talk about ripples in the fabric of spacetime itself. Gravitational waves. Einstein described them as tiny vibrations created when massive objects, like black holes, collide. For a century, these waves were completely undetectable. Many scientists doubted they even existed. But then, in 2015, exactly 100 years after his theory, the LIGO Observatory detected gravitational waves for the very first time. It was one of the most stunning confirmations in physics history. Einstein's century-old prediction was proven true, and humanity could finally hear the universe. What about black holes? Einstein's own equations hinted at their existence, regions where gravity is so intense that not even light can escape. But even Einstein was skeptical they could form in nature. For him, they were just a mathematical curiosity. Decades later, scientists found the first indirect evidence from X-rays coming from collapsing stars. And then, in 2019, the world saw it, the first ever image of a black hole, captured by the Event Horizon Telescope. This incredible feat was only possible because of the mathematical framework Einstein built over a century earlier. Another mind-bending idea from Einstein is time dilation. He theorized that time actually moves slower in stronger gravitational fields. This means a clock near a massive planet ticks slower than one floating far out in space. For years, this was purely theoretical. But now, it's a proven fact we use every single day. The GPS satellites orbiting Earth have to constantly adjust their clocks to account for this effect. Without these corrections, your GPS would be off by miles within a day. Every time you use your phone for directions, you're using Einstein's physics in real time. Finally, one of Einstein's most famous predictions was about the expansion of the universe. Initially, he added a cosmological constant to his equations to keep the universe static, which he later called his biggest blunder when it was discovered that galaxies were moving apart. But the story doesn't end there. Decades after his death, scientists discovered dark energy, a mysterious force causing the universe to expand at an accelerating rate. Suddenly, Einstein's cosmological constant was back. His so-called mistake turned out to be one of his most visionary insights. It's truly incredible how one person, with just his mind and a notebook, could foresee so many fundamental truths about our universe. Einstein's legacy teaches us that genius isn't about being right immediately. It's about seeing farther than anyone else can. Every satellite, every discovery, is an echo of his brilliance. So the next time you look up at the stars, remember that Einstein's mind didn't just shape how we see the universe, but how we understand our place within it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this journey through space and time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos. See you in the next one.